Morning, children. I'm so glad to see you. This is Miss Patty at Samuel's Public Library, bringing you another story time. This week, our theme is going on a visit. So today, we'll be visiting a faraway place in Africa, very far away. And that's why I brought our special tiger friends. So we don't have tigers in our woods. We sure have a lot of deer and bear and all kinds of other creatures, but no tigers. You have to go to the zoo to see one of these tigers. But the story I'm going to read to you now, there are tigers for sure. So I'm going to put our tiger friends down and bring you our story. And I sure hope that you had a great Memorial weekend. It was a very pretty day. All weekend we had nice weather, right? So this is The Water Princess, and it's based on the true life of Georgie Bediel and written by Susan Verde. The Water Princess. I am Princess Gie Gie. My kingdom, the African sky, so wide and so close, I can almost touch the sharp edges of the stars. And do you know what? Where Gie Gie lives in Africa, she sees some stars that we don't see where we live. That's really interesting. I can tame the wild dogs with my song. I can make the tall grass sway when I dance. I can make the wind play hide and seek. You see that? But I cannot make the water come close. I cannot make the water run clear, no matter what I command. There's Gie Gie. It's early morning, still dark. My mother wakes me. Gie Gie, my princess, it is time to get up. We must collect the water. Water, come! Do not make me wake before even the sun is out of bed, I demand. Come, please, I say. But the water won't listen, and I know we will have to walk so far to the well. Very far. I'm too sleepy to put on my crown. I think of the pot that will rest on my braids instead. The thirst comes quick, dry lips, dry throat. I squeeze my eyes shut. I see it clear. I dip my toes in it, cool. I scoop it up and bring it to my lips. Slowly, I open my eyes, but nothing. I kick the dust. Gie Gie's angry. I grab my empty pot and place it upon my head. My mother does the same, and our journey begins, full of song. There they go. My mama adds her melody. Our steps are light, we twirl and laugh together. The miles give us room to dance. Halfway there, we stop for a moment at the giant karite tree, long enough to grab a handful of sweet shea nuts for energy. See the tree? They're resting under the shade. The sun is hot there. We can keep the dance going just a little longer. Mama, are we there yet? Do you ever ask that when you're on a long trip? Are we there yet? Finally, I hear the water running from the well, the giggles of my friends, the chatter of women. That's a big pot for a little girl to carry, isn't it? Some have traveled even farther than I, only to return home when the sun has gone to bed all day long, just to get the water they need. Can you imagine? Mama holds our place while I play with friends. The dance continues. The water is flowing. Do you see the water? It's not blue like we see. It's brown and muddy. But she's playing with her friends. Pots filling with the dusty earth-colored liquid. Gigi, come, maintenant. Maintenant is French for now. My turn now. The dance home has slowed to careful steps. My thirst so heavy like the full pot I carry. Our song is softer now. Our shoulders ache, our feet cramp. I see home at last. They walked all day long. Yes. Mama boils enough water for drinking. We wait. So she has to boil it so it's clean. We wash our clothes. We prepare food for cooking. See? My father comes quickly from the fields to share in the drink and the meal. He scoops me up. My princess, you have returned with the water. He gives her a big hug. Drink, Mama says. Finally, every sip fills me with energy. I want to make it last, but I can't. I gulp it down. After a long day, Gigi's very thirsty. Clothes and body clean, I sing to the dogs. I dance with the tall grass and I hide from the wind. Yes. Mama brings one last cup she has saved just for me. Drink, my princess. Sleep, my princess. Tomorrow we journey again. Mama, I say as I close my eyes, why is the water so far? Why is the water not clear? Where is our water? Sleep, she says. Dream, she says. Someday you will find a way, my princess, someday. I am Princess Gie Gie. My kingdom, the African sky, the dusty earth. And someday, the flowing, cool, crystal clear water. Someday. So this is the story of what many people in Africa and other places in the world have to travel for their water. And every day, you and I, just in our homes, turn the knob and water comes out. We are very, very fortunate. This story made me think of my dear friends who are very special, Ken and Diana, because they have helped many people get wells close to their home. And maybe someday Princess Gie Gie will have a well right near her house. Thank you for listening to that story about the water princess. I like that a lot. So since we're talking about water and visiting faraway places, I thought I would show you this week's craft that I had fun doing, and I hope you would have fun doing it. So I made fish, because fish are in water, right? And so I cut out a tail and a fin and decorated with dots, and I made an orange one and a pink one. So I'll show you. The body of the little fish was just a little rectangle paper like that. And then these are called accordion fish. And you just bend your paper one way and the other and just fold all the way down, back and forth, until it is all scrunched up like this. And you can scrunch it all the way up. See? And that way your fish can swim in the water like that. So I hope you have time to do that, maybe on a day this week if it's raining. So my next story is called The Waterhole. And again, this shows how important water is. I know when you are playing outdoors and you get all hot and sweaty and you come in the house and get a big drink of water, it tastes so good. Well, this is the pictures in this story are beautiful, about the water hole for the animals in Africa and other places like it, by Graham Base. Down to the secret water hole the animals all come. As seasons bring forth drought and flood, they gather there as one. United in their common need, their numbers swell to 10. But hidden deep among the trees lie 10 times that again. One rhino drinking at the water hole. Snort, splosh. Delicious. Two tigers lapping at the water hole. Goodness gracious, how very delectable. I love how the author did all of these special drawings even above. So that makes this book, maybe it's a book when I'm done with it, you could have your parents put on hold for you. Three toucans squawking around the water hole. Ark, ark, ark. It's pretty party time, fellas. Drink up. But something was happening. Four snow leopards gazing at the water hole. Purr. We must be careful, brothers. Our pool is getting smaller. Can you tell? Yeah, it's getting smaller. Five moose. So some of the places that we're visiting are not in Africa. Wallowing in the water hole. Hey, get your hoof out of my ear. And smaller. It's getting smaller. 6 catfish floundering in the water hole. Blub, blub, blub. Blub, blub, blub. And smaller. See that? 7 pandas. They're so pretty. Sipping at the water hole. Tisk, tisk, tisk. After you. No, no, I insist. I guess they are sharing pandas. They have good manners. 8 ladybugs. Meeting by the water hole. So in conclusion, ladies and gentlebugs, I propose we establish a subcommittee to report on the water level crisis before the end of the fiscal year. All in favor say bzooey. 9 tortoises. See that? Lumbering around the water hole. Oh my goodness, can you even see it? It's so tiny. Scrump, scrump, scrump. Okay, which of you wise guys hid all the water? 10 kangaroos. Looking at the water hole, there was nothing to say. The water was all gone. Wouldn't it be fun if we had kangaroos in our woods? And all the animals went away. Oh, it's all dried up. Then a shadow fell across the sun. Clouds began to gather. All the clouds up in the picture. A single drop of rain. Plop. It rained and it rained and it rained. See that? And all the animals came back. Ooh-la, ooh-yay, wahoo, yippee. Look at all that water. You're very, very happy. So number 1 was Africa, number 2, India. 3 was South America, and 4 was the Himalayas, and 5 was North America, where we live. 6 rivers and streams, and we live near the Shenandoah River, don't we? 7 China, 8 Europe, 9 the Galapagos Islands, very far away, and 10 Australia, very far away. Well, thank you for listening. I hope you had a great Memorial weekend, and I hope you have a wonderful week this week. And soon we open June 11th, and maybe like me, you can count down the days. So take care. Bye-bye.